In which chapter?
In the ninth chapter.
Ninth. Oh, okay. So ninth. Okay. Yeah, this is. Okay, this one. Yes. What is the question that you have?
Sir, it's not from the reader. I'm just typing it.
Oh, okay. In this chapter, we have to remember only three things. Not the three things, but three technical terms. And those are, right? So let's say this is the person and this is the tower, right? So this would be the angle of inclination. This is the theta that we measure. And let's say for this tower, this is the horizontal line. So this would be the angle of depression. So this is inclination angle. Oh, fine. And and left. And this is angle of depression. From the top of the angle of found to be equal to the on the tower, find the height of the tower. Okay. So let me fix this here. So from the top of a cliff, 20-meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be, right. So we have a cliff, right. So this is a cliff and this is a tower, right. So from the top of a cliff 20-meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be equal to, so this is, let's say, theta, and equal to the angle of depression of the foot of the tower, right? Oh, so how these angles are equal? From the top of a cliff of 20-meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is okay. So let's say, which means that this tower is bigger. Yeah. Of course, Hashit. Yes. So we have this clip, and this is yes. All the best, Hashit. So this is the. Let me write. Right. This is my. So this is my clip and angle of elevation. This one. This is equal to angle of right. So these angles are equal. And what is given? Uh, what is given that this cliff is 20-meter high, right? Right, Shaima?
Yes, sir.
So then we know that this is 20 meters, so this would be how much?
20.
20. Now this is 20. This angle is 90 degree, right? This angle is 90 degrees, and you have to find out. So they have not given the angle.
No, sir.
Then how do you find the angle? Okay, so then you have this, right? So you have, let's say this is 20 meter, right? Then this would be how much? So this is your, let's say this is your base, right? And this is your perpendicular. So which thing we will use the tan theta, right? Tan theta is perpendicular by base, right? So this tan theta would be how much? This 20 by x, right? So this x would be how much? This x would be 20 tan theta, right? So this is 20 tan theta. Okay. Now we have to find out what is this height, right? So this height, how can we find that? Again, this is what? This is my theta. This is my what? This is my uh, okay. So this is my base, and this is my perpendicular. So again, tan theta would be, let's say this is my perpendicular and this is my x, right? So x we know x is 20 tan theta. This is tan square theta. Am I missing right? So from the top of a cliff, from the top of a cliff, the angle of the deviation of the top of the tower is found to be equal to the angle of depression of the foot of the tower, right? So angle of elevation and angle of depression. These are the things that is find the height of the tower. This is the thing that we have to find. So is the answer in numerical values?
Sir, I don't know the answer.
Yeah, because let's say if I have found out this x, right? So this x I have found out to be, let's say p is 20 tan square theta, right? So this is the p and this is 20 meter. So the height would be 20 plus 20 tan square theta. This is the height. And I don't know the angle. Angle must be given, Shaima. They have not given
No,
the
sir,
angle.
it's not given.
It's not given. Then let's see. There is a question like this yeah, itself. So one question which is from a point on the ground, the angle of 10 meters tall, right? And these are the question that so they give the angles, right? They always give the angle. The angle of depression of the top of the building, top and bottom of the building. So both the angles are the depression angles, right? So we have these kind of questions. But they will always give the angle 30 degree, 45 degree. So where did you find this question?
Sir, in the Oswald textbook.
In your what?
Oswald textbook.
Oswald. Okay, the angle of the tower point on the a kite is on the angle of that and with the tower. Yeah, this is the similar question, right? So from a point on the ground, right, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmitter tower fixed at a 20-meter high building are 40 degree, 45 degree and 60. So this is a similar kind of question. So we have a ground, right? And we have this whatever is this. So this is a building at the top of a 20-meter high building, and then we have a tower. So the angle of elevation is this, and angle of these are the two angles which are given. So this is 60 degree, this is 45. So they must give the angle. Otherwise, how can you find in all the questions, right? Both positive either from a point, they always give the angle, right? Always in all of the question you will find the angle. Yeah. So in Oswald,
Yes, sir.
can you take the screenshot of the book and send me the question?
Okay.
Yeah, take the screenshot so that I can understand. Because without the angle, you cannot solve, right? If you have the angle in here, if you know the theta, then you can solve this question. So this is the diagram, right? Yeah, please send me the. So please send me the. And today nobody came, right? Because yeah, so okay, so
Sir, the 14th question in the image.
yeah, Yeah, from the top of a cliff, the angle of elevation of is found to be equal to the angle of depression. Find from the top of a cliff, right, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be equal to the angle of depression of the top of the tower, right? We have yeah, question. Okay, so this is the question, right? And we have to find out. So we have to find out what is this height. So this is 20-meter, right? Right, Shaima?
Yes, sir.
And what is the thing that we have to find out? So this would be 20-meter, right? We have to find out this distance, right? If we find out this distance, then we can just add these two and then we will find out the height of the tower. Right, this is the cliff. Right, Shaima?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is theta, right? And this is 20. And if this is theta, so what is this much? What is this?
Theta.
Theta, right? So this is also theta. So we have to find out this, right? We have to find out distance. This distance would be how much? This would be, let's say I have this distance, which is 20-meter, right? And this is my theta. So this is perpendicular, this is the base. So tan theta would be, this is perpendicular 20 by, and let's say this is x. So my x would be, oh, 20 by tan theta. But I wrote 20 tan theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this was my mistake, right? So x is 20 by tan. Now I have this x and I have this theta, right? I have this theta and I have this x and I want to find out this thing. So this is my perpendicular, right? And this is my base. So again, tan theta would be perpendicular by base, right? And perpendicular, I want to find out base is x. This perpendicular would be x tan theta, right? And x is how much? X is 20 by tan theta. So this is tan theta, this cancels and I have this 20. So this perpendicular I have found out that this is 20 meters, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So height would be 40 meters. Okay, so there was a mistake that in the previous time I wrote 20 tan meters. That was the mistake. Understood? Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
And any other question that you have?
No, sir.
Good. And Amar. Yes, hello Amar. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, hello Amar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how was the exam?
I can't say it's good, but I also can't say it's bad.
Okay, so it's in the middle.
Yes.
You can't say it's good, but you
Out of
can't
which I
also
can at least get 50.
at least 50%. Okay, 50% or 50 marks.
50 marks.
And out of 80.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is good. And yes, hello Tala. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions today? And you, Sharma, please, if you have any confusion, please ask me or and please note down this problem. Okay.
Done, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Tala, any confusion, any doubt that you have?
No,
What else? Then what? So what I will do is that since everybody, so not many people are here, right? Okay. So what I will do is that I will start with this. Uh, okay. So let us start some of the questions and then yeah. And then when those people join again, so then I will start the second, right? So guys don't have any questions, then I have to start something, right? Okay, so in application of trigonometry, right? In application of trigonometry, you have two important, right? Actually, we have three. So first is line of sight, right? From where you are looking. So let's say you are here, so your line of sight would be this, right? Let's say you are here, so your line of sight would be this. Let's say you are here and you are facing this way, so this is your line of sight, right? So one thing is from where we are, that is called the line of sight. And then from line of sight, if we are looking upwards, then that is angle of elevation, right? So let's say I have this line of sight, I am looking at the top of the tower. So then this is my line of sight, and then this would be my angle of elevation. Okay, so this is my line of sight, and this is my angle of elevation. And remember, I will repeat this again, right? So when Rizwan, Shuaib, and Hashid will join, so I will repeat this again, right? Okay. And then let's say if you are looking downwards from the line of sight, then that angle is called angle of deviation, right? So let's say you are here, and let's say on some building, on the top of the building, and you are looking at the ground. So then this is your line of sight, and then this is your angle of deviation. This is line of sight, and this is angle of deviation. Okay. Any any doubt, guys? Any confusion in these angles? Yes, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So these are the things that we have to be careful, right? So only three things that we have to remember in this application of trigonometry, right? And whatever we have learned in this introduction to trigonometry, we will use those ideas. Okay. So we will use that. We'll use that sine theta is p by h. We will use that cos theta is p by h, and tan theta is p by. Mainly these ones. Okay. So you guys please note it down, and then we'll do some questions. So remember, I will repeat this part again because so many people are not here, right? Please write it down and then we'll start question. Yeah, and please you guys come up with some question, right? And Tala, your exam is on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Your exam is on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so all the best, prepare well, right? And any confusion, any doubt, you just send it in the group. Then I will send the answers to that questions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, noted everyone. Whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell. Yes, everyone. Noted.
Done, sir.
Tarif and Amar, what about you guys?
Wait a second, sir.
Okay. Whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell.
Near answer.
Done. Okay. Uh, yeah, this question we did right in yesterday's class. So this question we did. Let us do this question again. So first question. A circus artist is climbing this AC rope 20 meter, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of the vertical to the ground. Find the height of the rope. So we have to find this height, right? Remember, if this is the angle, then this is the perpendicular, and this is hypotenuse. So perpendicular and hypotenuse. What is the angle that relates perpendicular to the hypotenuse?
Sine.
Sine. So this would be sine of 30, which is p by h. So sine 30, we know that is 1 by 2. P is we have to find, and h is 20 meters, right? So this would be 20 by 2 equal to. So this is 10 meters, right? This was the first question that we discussed yesterday. Now simultaneously just discuss the second question. So a tree breaks due to storm, and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degrees with it. Right. So let's say this was a tree, right? This was a tree. This is a very bad tree, but let me just. So this is a tree, and then let's say from here it fell apart, right? And then it broke, and it is making some angle with the ground. So this was the tree. Remember, this was the tree, then it broke, and this is making an angle, and this angle is 30 degrees. So this is the head of the tree, and this is some point on the ground, right? So where is that? The distance between the foot of the tree. So this is the foot of the tree, right? This is the foot, and this is the head of the tree, right? And where it touches the ground, and to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. So this distance is given, right? So then we have to find out the height of the tree. So for the height of the tree, right, we have to find out what are the things, because the height of the tree is this. This is the height of the tree, right? But this part has broken and it became the hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse. This is the perpendicular, right? So what would be the height of that tree, everyone?
Perpendicular plus hypotenuse.
Perpendicular and plus hypotenuse. Did you say this? Yes. This is what you said, Shaiman.
Yes, sir.
And Tala and Amar, what about you guys? What are you saying? What would be the height of the tree? Yes, Tala. Any confusion in the question?
So like I'm not sure. So like what are they asking right now?
They are asking that what is the height of the tree? So to calculate the height, what would be the height? Remember that this is top of the tree, but it broke and it fell down in the air, right? So now I'm asking that Shaima has said that total height would be this perpendicular plus this hypotenuse. So what are your thoughts? This is my question. Is this correct or is this incorrect?
Mm, so I'm not sure if it's correct.
So let's say that this part would be there, right? So this is the whole tree. Originally, this was the tree, right?
Yes.
And it broke from here, right? It broke from here and then it fell down. So this is the top part from this broken part, and this is the bottom part. So the total height would be this plus this, right? Understood? Because this is the height, right? From here it broke, and this part has become the hypotenuse, right?
Yes.
So the total height would be this, as Shaima
Ah,
said,
okay. So it was a
right?
total height. Then it was only it's a P plus H.
Yeah, yeah. So the total height of the tree, right? Find the height of the tree, right? It is not saying that find the height of the broken part of it. They're asking that find the height of it. So which means that we have to find out this P as well as this hypotenuse. So first, what relates the perpendicular and base? What relates that? What relates perpendicular and base, guys? Good
Tan.
shot. Tan theta, right? So tan theta relates perpendicular and base, which is right, everyone. Understood? Any question in that? Right. So tan 30 is how much, guys? How much is tan 30?
1 by root 3.
1 by root 3. So this is 1 by root 3. P we have to find out, and P is given. So P would be, this comes here, so 8 by, this is my, and if I make it, rationalize it, right? So then this would be 8 root 3 by 3. So this is the right broken part, right? Not the broken part, but the actual part which is time. And then we have to calculate the broken part, which has become the hypotenuse. So what relates the base with the hypotenuse? Talha and Amar. This question to both of you guys. What relates the base and hypotenuse? Which trigonometric ratio? Yeah, we just finished this introduction to trigonometry. So which, what relates this base and hypotenuse, guys? Yes, Talha and Amar, what, any answer? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec, sec. Which one is that? Just say, just try, and if you are correct, then I would say it is correct. If you are correct, then I will correct it, right? So, yes, Samar and Tala, where are you?
So my laptop is getting stuck. Also, sir, so can you increase your sound? I can't hear you properly.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying that what relates the base and hypotenuse? Which trigonometric ratio?
Base and hypotenuse. It's cosec, right?
Not cosec, but cos, right?
No,
So,
that's right.
yeah, cos relates, cos 30 would be base by hypotenuse, right? So cos 30 is how much? How much is cos 30?
Root 3 by 2.
Uh, by 2. This is B, we have to, B is given, right? So B is 8, and H we have to find out. So H would be, this is 16, and by, so again we rationalize it, so this will become 16 root 5, right? So then we have calculated this hypotenuse, and we have calculated this perpendicular also. So the height of the tree would be, height of the tree would be B plus H. So this is 8 root 3 by 3 plus 16 root 3 by 3. So this is how much? 24 and root 3 by 3. So this is 8. So 8 root 3 would be the height of the tree. Any doubts, any confusion, guys? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so please note it down. Please note it down. And yeah, oh, so in Talha's syllabus, this part is not there. So that's why Talha is not bothered about that. So I will repeat this again, right? Okay, you guys please note it down and then we'll do the next question. This was the and whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell. Yeah, noted everyone. Yes, guys, noted.
Done, sir.
Yes, Amar and Tala, what about you guys?
Done, sir.
Okay, so Tala, how many chapters are coming in your exam? How many chapters? Yes,
Sir, 8 chapters.
8. Oh, and how much you have prepared?
Uh,
Yes, 6,
5.
5. Good. So today is Monday and we have 1 day, right? No, you have 2 days actually. So today is Monday and then Tuesday. So we have 2 days and yeah. Any question that you have a doubt in, so please we can discuss about this chapter, right? Okay, so the next question is that a contractor plans to install two slides for the children to play in the park, right? For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground, right? So we have two slides. This is the slide, right? And okay, so let me try it. So we have two slides. One is this, right? And this is inclined at 30 degree. And the height is how much? 1.5, right? And is inclined to the ground where the elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meters, right? And inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. So then we have this one, right? So then we have this at a 60. And of course, this height is 3 meters. So then what is the question? So what should be the length of the slide in each case? In each case, what is the length of the slide? Is this the length of the slide or this one? Hypotenuse or base? What is the length of the slide?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. So in both the cases, right, perpendicular is given. And we have to find out the hypotenuse, right? So you guys please find out and tell me. So all the three of you guys, please calculate and tell me what would be this length of this slide, right? Please calculate and and today we also have this doubt session, so please come and then we'll discuss more questions. And Shama, yes, nice that you brought some questions. So please bring more questions, right? So that we can discuss. Otherwise, we will practice those sample questions, right? Yeah, whenever you guys get any answer, please tell. Yes, guys, what the answer? Any answer that you got? Yes, anyone got the answer? Or did you guys stuck at some point?
Sir, the height of the slide for small children is 3 meter, and for the elder children is 2 to 3 meter.
Good. So, Talha and Amar, what about you guys? Remember, this is P and H. So we have to use sine 30, which is 1.5 by H. And then this H would be 1.5 divided by 1 by 2. Right, so this would be 3 meters. Good. And then sine 60 would be what? So
You
3
know, you had to
by
use cos.
cos. Why? This is again P and H. Right. This is again a P and H. So
Oh,
this is root 3 by 2 and 3 by H. So H would be 3 into 2 by root 3. So 2 root. Good, good, Shama. So both are the correct answers. And Tala and Amar, yeah, where did you guys get stuck? So in this chapter, we have to just figure out that which trigonometric ratio we have to use, right? This is the idea of the chapter.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Oh, today again you are tired.
Yes, sir.
What is happening? So pressure of the exam and
Sir, it's
yeah.
because I'm not getting used to the tuitions are being right after school.
Oh, yes, that is hectic, right? So in our days also we had to just after the school ends we had to attend those tuition classes. Yeah, that is
Yes, sir. And I joined in vacation, so it was like I would have the whole day free and tuition, and then I can continue the rest. But now I have school as well. So,
yeah, yeah. So that is what happened. Walaikum salam, walaikum salam. Right. So because if your tuition is not after the school, then you'll have to wait, take some, let's say, 1 hour rest, and then again you have this tuition, and then you have right. So after that, you have to prepare something, right? Revise, and you have no time. So this is the best time that you can have. Tuitions just after, right? Okay, yeah. So just pass out these classes, right? And then in your graduation classes, you know, you do not have to bother about the tuition classes, right?
yes.
So just be patient, wait a little bit, and then right after some time we'll reach there. Okay, yes. So Talha and Amal understood the question. Yes, Talha and Amal. Okay, so we'll stop it here, right? And then we'll have to repeat this again because many of the people are not. So yeah, see you guys on Wednesday, and not the Wednesday, but if you guys want to come in the doubt session, please come. Right? Whatever doubts that you have, please ask us.
so when is it?
Just so 1 hour later, 1 hour later, right? So
Oh,
an hour. So yeah. Okay. Yes, Sharma. So please come. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So Allah Hafiz guys. Bye, and then see you guys after an hour.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Yes. Hello. Hello, Tejasvi. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening,
For
sir.
for Abir, it is good morning because she she is still tired, right? Okay. How many years? So you guys are in 10th class. So okay, the 10th would be over pretty soon, right? So we have let's say 4 or 5 months. Let's say 6 months of your 10th classes, and then 11, 12. So only 2.5 years. After that, graduation, right? So wait until 2.5 years, right? Okay, so yeah, so did we complete this statistics?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We completed the chapter.
Oh, we completed, right? Yeah. So then we were talking about the doubts. So any doubts that you guys have? Yeah. So I told you guys that any topic that you want to discuss, any doubt, so that we can discuss, right? Otherwise, I have to start a new chapter and then that would be problematic, right? Because you guys will have the exam, right? Okay, so today not today, but on Wednesday you guys have.